Alright guys, what's going on? I am the one, the only, the WOOKIE. Sheep and Drazcor are joining me on this one because this popped in on our weekly sealed event that we were having. This is Tis But a Token. I don't know why any reason we're getting a history of the tokens? Was there tokens before this in KeyForge?
No.
No, so I don't know why.
Tokens prior.
Fortunately, it's a very short history. So,
yeah,
not much to read there. Real quick kind of information. We're not going to go through everything because we're going to be going through a ton of it on the show. So if you want to listen to more of our thoughts and whatnot on the show, go over to Spreaker.com, find Archon's Corner. You can find us over there. A couple tidbits of information that we do want to point out. 28 possible creature tokens. That's kind of what we expected, right?
We were right. Yay for us.
Yay for us.
Hey!
And the whole community.
I think the biggest thing is, and I'm going to probably do a very poor job of avoiding the spoilers, because there are 2 spoilers on here. We'll talk again more about those on the podcast. But here's the biggest thing. That your token is going to be printed on the back of your cards. So,
the image, yeah.
So,
weird.
Functionally, as like a JR calls it, a beer and pretzels game, this makes sense, right? It's very functional. You know, most people aren't playing with sleeves. You just take the top card of your deck, put it on. You have your little reference card to the side, which for this guy is Grunt. And it makes sense, right? It's really, really good. Now, for the 3 of us, we like to go to things called, well, at least at the time, they were called Vault Tours. This kind of poses a problem, no?
A problem. If you have to use opaque sleeves, you're not taking advantage of having the image.
Right.
But it's you're basically playing the same way you'd always played. You have the reference card off to the side.
Right.
But for casual play, you got a cool image of the thing. So, I think that works fine.
What do you guys think about the redesign of the back of the card? Like the house, like the name is moved to the bottom. I don't like it either. I'm not a fan.
It's not symmetrical, right? So
that doesn't bother me at all.
No, that's not it? Okay.
No,
what don't you like?
I just don't like the token creature being there. It's too
bulky?
Yeah, I don't know. It just takes away from like the Archon of the card. And there's too much space dedicated to this stupid Mars creature in this case.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It looks like they shrunk the art of the Archon down a little bit compared to what's on the Archon card itself, which does not have the token picture.
I'm kind of wondering, like, if we missed this on the mats, on the game found mats. Because they kind of, you look on the mats, on the mats they changed
they showed them it's going to be the Archon card.
Right. Well, hold on. I wanna just real quick, because we're kind of doing this.
Yeah, you've already spent too much time on the art, which is
fast and dirty.
There is so many much more important things in this article.
Yep. So why don't you take it away, Sheep?
Okay. Here are some quick highlights I picked out. Besides, there are some spoiler cards, which we're going to hit during our podcast because that's not what we're here for. This is about the token creatures. As it says, 1, token creatures do not count as playing a creature. So, a bunch of things that say when creatures come into play, say Quixelstone, won't
affect token creatures.
That's big.
As it enters play, so I don't think like Bellowing Patriarch, where it does damage to them. There are just a ton of effects, right, that won't trigger because you're not actually playing, because this is
a Liga.
They didn't specifically say that it's a put-and-play effect, but it sounds like it's going to be put-and-play over play.
Yeah, I was going to say, if it's put-and-play, it comes into play ready, no?
No,
it doesn't. And they definitely come in exhausted. Right. Next interesting thing is you are allowed to look at the reverse side of your cards, but not the reverse side of your opponent's cards, right? So you do get to know what is a token. So that is, of course, very interesting. Other than that, they're just like normal creatures. You can steal them from your opponent. The other big piece in here is if your deck doesn't have tokens, you don't make tokens. So there is no generic token creature for decks that came out before this.
Well,
so if you don't make a token, you don't make a token.
Oh, maybe I didn't get to the end here. I thought we had...
we had heard a rumor.
We had heard a rumor from a former FFG employee, and it was in our Discord, that there was, well, at least there was, probably at some point, there was going to be a generic token. Right.
So that's gone.
So there is no generic token creature overall for if you don't make tokens, you don't make tokens, and if you're playing Worlds Collide out of set. Which card was it that we were talking? Was it Ambertage? Or Ambertage? Whatever one it was, where you get to do something and you give your opponent a token. Anybody? Nobody? I can't remember.
No, Ambertage was the one where you drop +1 and your keys cost +1.
That's the one. Right. But there was one where it was like do an action. I don't remember what it was. If it was like steal one.
The bait and switch. It's like the bait and switch, right? You steal, but then you're allowing your opponent to
No, they draw a card.
Yeah.
They just draw a card.
I don't remember what it was, but that card just became significantly better because you're not giving them tokens.
I don't remember one that... I don't remember that card, but
I guarantee you Z will remember it because Z was all about it. So make sure you listen to the show. He'll remember the exact card because we were all about, well, what happens if you can't make your deck doesn't create tokens. And now that card became insanely better.
So then the last part is how token creatures are chosen, which it says, it's going to pick one from one of your 3 houses, but then it's going to do some kind of thing, and it's counting the number of token referring cards in your deck. And it says whatever house seems to have the most is the house that it's going to pick a token creature from.
That's at least good, though. I mean, in theory, that sounds good on the top of my head. No, because in our theory is you want to... So, say, like, Star Alliance has 5 token generating cards in it, right? Right.
So I get a Star Alliance creature. So on my Star Alliance turn, I play these token generating cards. I make Star Alliance creatures. I pass turn. I just drew a bunch of unfathomable cards, but now I just have a ton of Star Alliance on the board. Mm-hmm. So I think you want I want my token creatures of the house I have the least token generation from. So I make them, and then the next turn I'm more likely to want to call that house to play cards plus use board. That's my quick take on it.
But it's all token interaction cards. So there's going to be, we're assuming at this point that there's going to be more token interaction than just creating tokens.
Here's the next catch that I just thought was interesting in here. If the deck contains no token overrides, which are the rare cards that specify a token creature, and one or more cards in the deck reference token creatures, it will choose a token creature for you. So does that mean there is a chance for there to be a Winds of Exchange deck that doesn't get a token creature because it has no token generators in it? Are those going to be the crazy, stupid chase decks that aren't good, but they're just super rare, kind of like no enhancement mass mutation decks, which aren't that rare, but we're kind of a neat thing? Because it says it has to both have no override and one or more cards that reference token creatures.
Well, it's interesting. Right? This is written almost like a requirements document, like in prose, but like
IFTT.
I can almost see the system shall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is
so they probably were giving this to the developers. They're like, you know what? Let me just publish this.
Well, I mean, according to what I saw, this was written by Christian T. Peterson. This article. If you look in our Discord, Christian TP. Now, I don't know. That could just be a blanket for everything.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I don't know if this was written by him or what it was. But, interesting. Very, very interesting. So, make sure you guys like the video. So, again, we can get everything spread around and KeyForge, can continue growing. If you like the video. Keep subscribing. We're going to keep bringing you more news as it comes. Make sure you check out our Patreon for the what word am I looking for here? Patreon
stuff.
For the Patreon stuff.
Rewards.
We do have exclusive videos, not exclusive, but early access videos over there that are going to now get pushed back a little bit because of this tidbit of news. So, I mean, a lot of fun stuff going on in KeyForge. I'm excited for it. Again, kind of a fast and quick and dirty video just due to the fact of this literally came out at 9:17 tonight. And I'm currently waiting on...
we want to be the first to post something.
Darn tootin'. And not only that, we're waiting for a little bit of news. So hopefully on Thursday, you guys can listen to us live on Thursday in our Discord. Hopefully we have a little bit of fun stuff. I don't know if we're going to get it in time. We'll see, but hopefully we do.
Or we'll have taken a more thorough look at this.
We are definitely taking a more thorough look at this and the spoilers that are involved. So have fun, everybody. We'll see y'all next time.